Prussia received some changes in patch 1.35 alongside the Domination DLC, and of course that means it's time for another Prussia campaign. Prussia boos, unite. Prussia haters, cope and seethe. Brandenburg is the optimal starting nation to form Prussia when considering filthy roleplay, and that is exactly who we are going to start as today. If you are excited for some week daily Brandenburg Prussia, make sure to let me know by liking the video, and don't forget to subscribe and ding that bell so you don't miss an upload. Here we are, back as Brandenburg, and boy, is it been a while. Welcome back, everybody. I would have explained everything in the intro, what the plan is for this run, but know that today we start as Brandenburg, and I am using my mod pack. It is linked in the description. People always ask, so I will say it right in the beginning. It is linked in the description. Chewy's mod pack, except for the UI mod, is the 2K project, which is for 1440p monitors. It will not work on a 1080p monitor, so do not use it. Use like UI a la Artemis or a bigger UI if that's what you're interested in. But yes, also I do want to get it out of the way before, because I tend to get a lot of comments that people want to be helpful, and I appreciate that. But this is meant for entertainment purposes. This series is supposed to be fun, maybe a little bit educational, but more importantly, just enjoyable and chill. Okay, so backseat gaming is not necessary. Either way, today we are going to open up. I would like to ally the Emperor. I am indeed an elector. He does not want to ally me. Would you royal marry me? He will royal marry me, so that is good to know. Solidify that friendship right off the rip. And we want to get an early show strength off if we can, because show strength does count towards humiliate rival now in the newest patch. We'll focus on mill as well. And we're going to take a look at our estate privileges here. I don't really care about most of these guys down here. What is this one? Clerical education, reform progress growth. Okay, I will go with that one. Religious diplomats, religious culture, both very useful. And then oversight of the clergy. I don't generally do the mana ones. They are good, but I like to keep my crown land above 30. So then as I get like 40 crown land, and then I'll buy one and that sort of deal. That way I don't have to worry as much about that stuff. I have one diplomat available, so what I can do is we can rival somebody who's kind of a safe rival. Somebody like, we got Stettin would be a good one. Mecklenburg, Brunswick, go with Mecklenburg, and then send them a scornful insult, which will get us 10 PP. Your mother was a hamster, and your father smells of elderberries. So that scornful insult puts us into the negative prestige as well as 10 PP, which is pretty nice. And if you don't know, now you do, that 10, this actually gives you 15, but if you have negative, it gives you 20. But if you have like over 50 or something like that, it only gives you 10, so it's pretty useful. So let's go ahead and go with anything useful down here. Nah, I could go with monopolies. I don't generally do those. Now, I will go with increased levies, because this 17% manpower is going to be very useful early on. Also, I watched a YouTube video from a German content creator. I can't remember his name exactly, so I apologize for that. But he basically explained, and it makes sense, that for tier 2 noble privileges, generally used to go with this. It used to be 15% manpower, but they nerfed it to 10. And then they added this one, compromise, which makes it so increased levies no longer gives influence or max absolutism penalty, which that's this guy right here, increased levies. So we will not have the 10 influence and the minus absolutism anymore once we take that. Also, you get 15% stab cost, which is good, and yearly legitimacy, which is nice. So instead of 10 manpower and 10 influence, we get 0 influence, 15 stab cost, 0.5 yearly legitimacy, and 17% manpower, 17.4 at the cost of 3.4% tax. Sadly, we cannot get crown land from them anymore, but it's okay. We'll make it work. We'll make it work. Now, let's see. Is there anything else we want from them? Not really, to be honest. The Army Noble Corps, we don't have that. So yeah, I think we're good. Let's go ahead and figure this one out. Actually, I'll go with the general. Officer rights is good, because you can get a decent general day one with that. We will go with, what is this one here? Provincial trade power is pretty good. Burger monopoly rights. Okay, an estate agenda by those guys does not lose crown land, so we're not going to do that one. But 15% gov cap cost, governing cost is pretty good. Still in text or in cat. No, we're not going to do that. Free enterprise is good. Let's go ahead. What is this one? Global trade power and trade range. Yeah, so this is good. Let's go ahead and take a estate. privilege or guy here. Pope Man like me, Lithuania like me, or base tax in Brandenburg. Let's go ahead and go with the Pope Man. Get a little bit of extra Pope mana early on. Going up to speed 4. And try to pick up something early on here. That is fine with me. And let's see here. Well, how was that general? A 153. Okay. Told you, boys. All right, and I am also going to go ahead and let's see if there's got a siege general here. These guys are so cheap. You got to take them. So let's go ahead and get those guys, and that will put us over our force limit by 1. So let's go ahead and get rid of one of the cav. It's going to make it a lot cheaper for us. Our economy can handle it, but we're good. So now what we're basically doing is we're waiting to see who allies who around us. Lose some admin and some national unrest, but we get autonomy change or corruption, clergy loyalty. No, I'll take the crown land. Let's go ahead and start looking for some friends as well. Maybe like electors in the HRE would be nice to have. And I'm just trying to see here. These guys allied Dithmartian, not a problem. Because if I could get a show strength or a humiliate off on them, I would like to. Who else we got as valid rivals? Saxony, no. Stettin would be a good one. They're allied to the Teutons. Teutons are pretty scary early on. Magdeburg, huh? Magdeburg's a good one. I'm gonna wait to the very end of the month because it updates the general. It updates that stuff on the monthly tick, which is weird. Imperial ambitions. Let's go ahead and take that. Royal marry those guys. Can I ally you now? 20 reasons, huh? Okay. Let's improve relations with you. Now, yeah, Magdeburg allied Saxony and Würzburg, so that's not useful. Who are you allied to? Friesland? They have a weird fort here. Let's see, who else can I rival? Not Poland. Not Bohemia. Volgast, huh? They're allied to Saxe-Lauenburg. Lüneburg definitely would be a good one. The Teutons are kind of scary, to be honest. Brunswick is probably our best choice. These guys allied. Yeah, Teutons are... Hey, POV, you are the player. Allying everybody around us. Okay, so... Let's see here. Because we need to declare a war like day 1, basically, if we can. Let's see. Are they loyal? They are loyal, so I don't want to mess with that. Lüneburg, Magdeburg. So Magdeburg we call in Saxony, so that's off limits as well. Teutons. Volgast is allied to Saxe-Lauenburg, but I can't take any land from them. I want to take land from them ASAP, so probably not best to try to get a show strength off on them. I think our best bet is going to be Brunswick. They'll call in Friesland. So it's 12,000 men we got to be mindful of. It's a little sketchy. Yeah, we don't really have good choices here, to be honest with you. Doesn't look like I'm going to be able to get a good show strength off early, sadly. Let's go ahead and rival Teutons. It's fine. Make sure you embargo your rivals. Very important. Gives you free PP. Literally, it's free, so always do it. Oh, I was wrong. What am I doing? Totally attack these guys day 1. There we go. That is easy peasy. Where are you going to go? They are locked in. I do not have the best morale on my mercs, but that's fine. We stack wiped them. Very good. And let's take you guys over here and get sieging. They probably have 3,000 men. Not bad. So what do you say we head on over to Dithmartian and do a bit of sieging? Probably should get a general on them. Let's make our heir a general. Because if we look at our mission tree here, this Ansbach succession, we could get a PU on these guys. Like it says to control this land, but I think that's more flavor because this is technically our heir here, the 221. He is our heir. But, like, if they have a PU of their own, so if they can't get PU'd, they'll just get a Hohenzollern on their throne. So, probably not really worth worrying about. So, let's head on up here. There is a -1. They have a 2-star general, huh? Okay. Yeah, we're just going to hold off here. We're going to need to outnumber them pretty heavily. Because this is also a marsh, so this is a -1. Where are you going, huh? Well, I guess we can go in. If we outnumber them at least 2 to 1, that should be easy peasy. They shouldn't be able to flee 1 province over. Very good. No morale tick for them. So that is done deal. Let's head on over and do a little bit of looting on these guys here. So yeah, that's it. They're dead. They have no armies left. So if you don't know, once you wipe out their armies, you can turn your maintenance down. Doesn't matter. Don't need any of it anymore. Right? As long as you can reinforce your armies, which we have enough. So it's fine. So Dithmarschen, I don't think I can really get much from them because this is a humiliation war. So what I will do is I will go with show strength because that gives us 100 of each type of mana plus 20 prestige, which pretty solid, especially day one. And as well as it does count. They updated it in 1.35. It does count towards this humiliate rival age objective. It didn't used to because we're going to want to pop our golden era earlier. Earlier is definitely better. So these guys broke off their alliance with Saxony. That is tragic. They would have been a great guy to conquer there, but it is what it is. Let's just go ahead. Pope Man is the new Pope Man. Who would have thought? Very good. And yeah, now we're just chilling. We are looting quite a bit, which is good. Lots of money coming in for us. Turning off the forts and everything, lowered army maintenance. So try to get the money going for that. Okay, so we've won that one. This is still not entirely looted. And then these guys should win this siege eventually. We're gonna get a call for peace pretty quickly, but we can ride it out. We'll be good. Let us appoint a local noble instead, they say. Very useful. I think I will improve relations with you, Lithuania. Let's see here. Are you guys want to be my friend again? They will be my friend now. Very good. So as soon as we win this siege, yeah, we have an unconditional surrender. I would like to win this siege first. We're going to start getting some war exhaustion. 35%, so it's like 4%, give or take. Just gonna, there we go. All right, so we will peace out Dithmarschen for a pillage? No, nothing to be gained from it. We're not collecting up here, so trade doesn't matter. I guess we can farm a bit of prestige. And, well, let's see how much money we can get from them. 20 gold? Yeah, that's fine. I'll take that. 20 gold and then 10 prestige. If you don't know, you know, ending rivalry, that stuff is quite useful for prestige. And prestige is really nice early on because it helps you with a bunch of stuff. But aggressive expansion is a big one. And then it also helps with improved relations. So very useful things there. And we will wait a few days here. I will show strength on these guys. It costs 100, but we'll get another 20 prestige and 300 monarch points, which is wonderful. And yes, I can prove it here. It's lit up there. 1 out of 1. We have indeed done it. We did the thing, boys. We got to humiliate off day 1, which is great. And let's ally. Oh, son of a gun. We're so close. We just need to improve our relations with them. No big deal. Now, we are making quite a bit of money. I'm tempted to drill these guys, and I will do it. Oh, man, fire morale damage as well. This leader is a legend. A 1-3-1? 5 shock? Is that a different general than I had before? Oh, that 1-5-3. Wait, oh, it shows it up in a different order? It shows siege, maneuver, fire, shock. What is that? Why is that in such a different order? That is really weird. Yeah, we'll drill the army. We have tons of money coming in. And if you guys do not know, drilling your armies early on is very powerful. It scales up to some crazy bonuses, movement speed and shock damage. I think you receive less, you do more. Here you go, 100 gold for Neumark. Very good. 2 free provinces, entirely for free. That gives us claims up here. So it's a good thing we didn't declare those wars early on, because now we are going to go to war. These guys we can't go to war with because of the Teutons, but that is okay. So let's see here. Let's get access to these guys, because we're going to need that day 1. Lithuania, you want to be my friend? They're thinking about it. So here's the question. Do we want to be HRE Emperor? We could probably go for it. We probably could. We definitely could. Do we want it? Not really. I don't really want it right now. If anything, I would rather wait until we're Protestant. Or Hussite. We can do it. We could do it. Let's royal marry these guys to get that friendship locked in. I definitely want to ally these guys. If you're allied to the Austrians, you will not, or the Emperor, you will not get called for, what's it called? Unlawful territories. They won't demand them from you. Can I offer mill access? Just something to get my relations up with those guys. Let's see here. Can I do anything with you guys? I can scornfully insult the Ottomans or something like that. It costs us a little bit of prestige. But that'll give us a nice boost of relations with the Austrians. 25 to be exact. And that is enough to pull them in as an ally, which is huge. Huge. And now we can ally Trier. Let's do it. And if we ally Trier, that will lock them in as voting for us. We now have 3 electors voting for us. And as long as Austria does not, which they definitely don't, we win. We will become the next emperor of the Holy Roman Empire. Very good. All right, so let's get our armies over here because... What the heck? All right, I need to get my army maintenance up. Derp. Let's proclaim guarantees. Just do these little things that they get your relations up quite a bit. I'll take Diplomana for free. Never say no to Diplomana. So yeah, these guys are only allied to Lüneburg, Saxe-Lauenburg. They want land. Trier, you want land? From who? What? Paradox, please. Iron Man, by the way. What is this? What is causing that? That's definitely a bug. That's definitely a bug. Strategic utility. Every province in the Germanic culture group. Well, say no more, fam. I will give you land, Trier. If you don't know, they can't actually get upset with you if they literally cannot take land. So I'm going to co-belligerent him, and that will allow me to vassalize them. Because if you don't know, vassals are pretty good. Oh, I thought I had access. Did I not? Give me access, please. Let's come on in here. There you go. Let's put this guy on defensiveness and force them over there. And then let's take this Merc company. Get some access through Holstein. Come on up here and stack and wipe in. They never even rebuilt an army, so it's hilarious. So we will leave 1 army here, because I don't actually need to siege them down. And then we'll just come on over here with our 1-5 general. What are they going to do? They'll do nothing. They're going to go on up into Rugen. No, no. No! I was outmaneuvered. All right, let's cancel this access. They're chasing. Gosh dang it. They're so fast. That's a stack wipe too. Feels bad, man. I overestimated myself. That's all good. All right. All right. So Trier, let's say Trier, I want you to... No, actually, I do not want Trier to siege that down because they probably won't give it to me, but I do want them to focus on this one here. Ah, it's unfortunate. Lost some men. Some brave men were lost that day, friends. Some brave men. It's fine. It is fine. I'm going to vassalize Lauenburg. Or Saxe-Lauenburg. I will. I'm okay with that. Trier has a 66 stack. Now, this could also be an issue. Let's have them attached to us. If they occupy anything, they may try to keep it for themselves. I don't actually know how this works. Okay, they're attaching to me, so that's really good. This is their capital, too. Okay, so this is going smoother than I thought it would. I don't think I'll be able to full annex them. That'll be tough. But we can try. Let's head on in with Albrecht Achilles. If he dies, I lose the stability, but it's not really a big deal, to be honest with you. So yeah, we just have some sieges to win, and we win. We win the game. Dithmarschen. Poor Dithmarschen, man. Let's get up here. Right, get access again. And let's cancel that access as well so I don't have to lose as much Diploman. I am losing quite a bit. Yeah, just try to get our relations up as high with everyone as possible. Now, I will separate piece these guys and piece them out right now because the AE will tick down over the next year or two. All right, gonna have to. They're making us work for it. Wall breach, very good. And this army over here on Rugen is just chilling, I guess. Ah, there they go. Nope. Though here's the thing, though, I won't be able to occupy Rugen, so they're gonna not. They will not let me claim it in the peace deal. Always take the long-term investment. That is the way to do it. Now, this first episode might be a little bit longer. Oh, you bastards! They're gonna attack me over here, aren't they? I'm gonna have to break off that siege. Yep. Unfortunate, but it is what it is. We stack wiped him. Nice. Better put me on siege. It did. Very good. Cool. So they just lost a ton of men right there. Turn our fort off. We can actually put you guys on a trade efficiency. It's fine. Your if you don't know, your home state, your capital state rather, is the governing cost is like much lower. It's like significantly lower. It's like 10% or something like that. I don't know the exact number off the top of my head. It's a shame that we lost all that siege progress, though. I really want this 5-stack to go back over there. That would be nice. Right, let's see here. Lauenburg, you want to give me all your money as well? Very good. What else can I get from you? Nice. They're actually going to let me 100% them. And I will get how much of the prestige? 7. Nice. He will become my subject. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. It's nice because they can't have rivals. So royal marry them. Construction cost in Berlin, I don't care. All right, let's have you guys pieced out again as well. Same thing, all of their money, and then anything we can do to farm a little bit of prestige, get us up to 55 prestige. You'll love to see it, folks. We're gonna come back over here and right, he is separated. We gotta be mindful that our subject over here is not a part of that. So let's loot this province up just a bit here while we're waiting on that capital siege. The state needs the money or prestige. Well, both are pretty good. Half off yearly prestige guy. I think I will take that. Yeah, half a ducat a month. Solid. I'd like to get some more, but right, we are also need to cancel mail access with some people. That subject is an extra Diplo slot, but that is fine. Mecklenburg's opinion of me goes up, or 10 prestige. I'll take the 10 prestige. Is he not my rival? Oh, not anymore? No, he's my rival. Why would I like boost relations with them? That doesn't make any sense, right? Either way, we're good. We'll just wait until this siege is done, and I don't think we're going to be able to full annex them. Oh, we can. Nice. Won't even get an AE, or won't even get a coalition. Nice. Not bad at all. Show of strength will give us a ton of permanent claims. Look at that. Oh, you'll love to see it, folks. And then Pomeranian succession will give us consolidate noble contracts. So let's see here. What does that look like over here? Consolidate noble contracts, 10% CCR, but they're exempt from seized land. Doesn't this make them exempt from seized land? So they already are. Yeah, sounds good to me. A little bit of 10% CCR is a bussin', as the kids say. Well, let's get on over here. Kill off those rebels, of course. Suppress, 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 because that is what we do. Oh, that was my mercs that got killed. It was the mercs that got stack wiped earlier. I didn't even lose manpower for that. I didn't realize it. That's awesome. All right, very good. Now we're chilling. Just chilling in Cedar Rapids. Not bad. Recall you. Can I ally you? You want to ally me? Yes. Oh, we're in a good spot. This is a good opener. This is a good opener. Now, we definitely want to try to get over into the Teutonic lands, over into Prussia, before Austria would join on a promise of territory as well. Denmark would be called in, but Sweden is disloyal, so that's 12,000 men out of the fight. That's a tough one. That is a tough one. I think the best way to do it would be to do this. Call in Trier. Let's see here. Can I get favors with Austria? We're going to curry favors with Austria. I think I'm going to attack these guys, annex them, and then separate piece out the Teutons and have them break their alliance with Denmark. That's probably the best way to go about that, in my opinion. We also have tons of money. Let's go ahead. I like to generally get advisors that will help pay for themselves, like trade efficiency and land maintenance. Now, it'd be a shame. It's a shame I can't... I could fish for radical reforms right now, actually, but the rebels are going to be coming, so... The rebels are coming. So we're good. We're good. No big deal. Now, whenever this truce is up, I will attack anybody and everybody I can. See, like, Teutons are allied to everybody that I would want to go to war with. These guys are a free city, so I can't attack them. All is well. Not bad, though. Not bad at all. Good for sober. This is actually my second try, truth be told, because the first one was not good. I got stack wiped by the Teutons. End of the War of the Roses. They gave up Maine, and I missed it. Get some innovativeness for mill ideas. Very good. We actually have a mill edge. That's something to consider. We also have tons of force limit to spare. Can't really afford Merc army. Yeah, maybe if it was the free army, but it's fine. Let's just go ahead and get those guys filled in there. That is fine. Stettin is no longer a valid rival. Brunswick, Bohemia, Saxony, huh? So Saxony would call in a bunch of people. Brunswick would call in a bunch of people. Bohemia would also call in a bunch of people. I don't have any good choices here. Poland, Denmark, Saxony. Yeah, that's it. Poland is actually not that strong, though. 25,000. I wonder, can I call in Lithuania? They're not even allied? Okay, I'm going to rival Poland. I'm going to rival Poland. That's the way. This is the way, brother. All right, so once we get our army grouped up here. So if I were to attack him, Lithuania would not join. Let's do some currying of favors with them as well. How are we doing on the election front? Trier is not feeling too kind about me taking a bunch of land in the HRE, I think. But that is fine. Once we get our relations with them up, they should vote for us, and we will have 3 votes. As long as Austria does not get any more, we will be fine. All is well. The Renaissance is here. These guys have a disputed succession. How funny would that be? The Burgundian inheritance has happened, and I went to Scotland. Scotland forever! Yeah, that ain't gonna work. Oh, that's so funny. Scotland got the Burgundian inheritance. I know I could have gone for it, but I like to kind of focus on my region. So what's gonna happen here then? The Burgundian inheritance, Lowlands be released as Princes of the HRE. That's usually the one I go with. Press our claim on Burgundy. Which, oh no, not our, but like, yeah, this is fine. It's too funny, man. It's too funny. Costly embargoes for Stettin. Szczecin. That's how the Polish pronounce it, right? Something like that. Szczecin. Revoke that, and let's go ahead and embargo these Johns. And then go back to improving with Trier. Offer them mill access. This is just a nice way to get an extra 10 relations. Yeah, and right now we are the heir to the HRE right now. It's pretty good. All right, take the prestige. Prestige is just so good. And yeah, we are in a good spot now. Getting Lithuania in on this would be so good. They would join if they had the favors. So just like a short, like a year, we should be able to do this. Volgaster rebels will spawn probably in Volgast, if I had to guess, is at the highest development. So let's go ahead and just provoke them so we can fight them off. We have eclipsed yet another rival. Scotland. Let's go ahead and rival Scotland, because I think what's going to happen is they will lose the PU, and then we will eclipse them again. I'm going to drill just for a few months. Get a little bit of drill, get a little bit of army professionalism, a little bit of lose a little bit of money to reinforcements. All is well with that. Make sure we are Always cake. Innovativeness early on is just so good. You want to make sure you have it. This is a very nice song, but it's a little loud, to be honest with you. Let's turn that volume down just a tiny bit. Oh, and I clicked off of it by accident. The good old fat finger. That's how you know you're watching a Chewy series, right? Aragon has an old man. Imaretti's got a 70-year-old. Our boys are reinforced. So yeah, now we're just chilling. Berlin tax, Naples relations, Brandenburg production. I guess we'll go with the base tax. It's fine. Restore buildings text. Very good. Let's go with a local dev cost there. Very good. Yeah, the base tax is fine. Give us some bonuses there. A little bit of money. I like money. Our force limit has gone up a bit. Let's get that extra cav in there as well. One on each side. I'm curious what's going to happen with this Imperial incident. But yeah, 69 power projection. Very good. Okay. So they have some time. They have released them, and now Burgundy is still a personal union under Scotland, still very disloyal. And the HRE is now in an even better spot, gaining more Imperial authority than they were before. Very good. And we're just waiting on this because I'm going to attack these guys. If I can't get Austria in, then at least I can get Lithuania in, right? So that's kind of what I'm thinking. Now, this guy is half off, so it just seems appropriate to keep him. But if I have this guy, then we can get... it costs money, more money, but we can get Radical Reforms, which is a really good event. So we're going to go for that. And I think that's a good place to call it for the opener. Yeah, stuff like that with the UI mods kind of irritating, but we are in line to take over as long as Austria does not get another elector, because if it's tied, the emperor, the current sitting emperor, will get it. So if he dies, we will become the next emperor of the HRE. We've grown by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 provinces in one, like, what is this, 5 years? Pretty good. We're working through our mission tree. Obviously, the next episode, we will attack for Stettin, annex these guys, and hopefully we can isolate these guys diplomatically. I don't think, I mean, if Austria and Lithuania will both join, maybe, because you have to remember, these guys are not going to join. Like, Scotland or Sweden will do nothing. They will not help. But I think what I'd rather do is just annex these guys and then call Lithuania in on a promise or on favors, and then have them just destroy these guys, and then diplomatically isolate these guys, separate piece them, and then we'll attack them in like 7 or 8 years. But either way, guys, if you're enjoying and you're excited for some more Brandenburg into Prussia, make sure that you leave a like on the video, subscribe to the channel, because you are going to miss out on a ton of fun with this series if you're not subscribed. I also have a ton of other series, even with Domination so far. We did the Angevin Empire starting as England. So if any of that appeals to you, check out my channel. It's going to be, just below the video, and subscribe to the channel and ding the bell so you get notified for future videos on the channel. Special thanks to ALS Gamer, Legrand Puba, Chio, Josh Kopczynski, Adrian Rhino, Blonde Damon, Cannon Fodder, and many more. If you want to see your name here and early access to these videos, check out the join button below the video or the Patreon linked in the description.